Mario has been making games for way too long, and after years of making games, they're almost guaranteed to make a game that just sucks. I mean, look at Mario Pinball. What were they thinking? They legit get turned into pinballs. But Mario has made a lot of sport games, and with that comes Mario Basketball 3-on-3. As a kid, I loved this game. It was different, and as a kid who only played games on the DS, it was really fun, but I decided to play this game on my computer to make a video on it. Little did I know, this game would cause me to be the angriest I have ever been. And I've been playing League of Legends for over 10 years. 3-on-3 starts, as you'd probably assume, with a tutorial teaching you the basics. But you can't actually finish all the challenges on PC because the controls are either too delayed or it just doesn't work. For example, the most useful defense action in the game is blocking, and then once blocking for long enough, you can swipe at the opponent with the ball. Very simple. But on computer, you straight up just can't do this. At least I couldn't, so already at a big disadvantage. Just the way I like it. Finishing the basics, we can pick our team by dunking them into our hoop. Most importantly, I add Peach to my team because I love Peach, and then we add the green boys as backup. The game has basic basketball rules with the typical Mario items in mystery blocks on the floor. If you don't have the ball, you can get items that you'd normally find in a Mario Kart game. But if you have the ball, you can bounce the ball on these to get coins, basically giving you 1 extra point per coin with a max of 100 coins. You can either dunk the ball for 20 points, throw the ball for 20 points, far throw the ball for 30 points, and even special move for 40 points. And these actually look sick. Peach has a big heart, Bowser Jr. uses the brush from that one thing, and Waluigi just straight up swims to the hoop and dunks that shit. Side note, the music is either really good or low-key annoying to listen to, and with the CPU is kicking your teeth in, it just adds to the rage. I can't stress to you how much Luigi's Mansion was pissing me off just from the music. The early game is insanely forgiving, being able to beat each tourney with relative ease. The map designs are pretty good and even have their own gimmick, like ice levels making you slide while trying to swipe the ball, and underwater levels making you move slowly, and even gambling. Beating the Mushroom Cup and unlocking more characters, we climb through the leagues. Getting the Flower Cup and the Star Cup, we enter the Final Cup. Stage after stage, we beat the finals and celebrate with our new trophy. Just to have characters from Final Fantasy in a flying ship come by and steal it from us and then are forced into versing them to win it back. I remember as a kid, this confused me so much, and the fact I had no idea who these characters even were made me even more confused. And I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know who these people are.
Who are you people?
All I know is they cheat. Oh my god, do they cheat. The first time versing them is honestly not too hard. It's the first time I lost a game, but the game just lets you retry after you lose, so it's not exactly hard. Not yet. Once you beat the normal difficulty, you unlock hard mode, and as the name implies, it gets hard. Quick. When I tell you this game is not meant to be played on computer, you can bet your bottom dollar on me saying that wholeheartedly. Playing this game on the DS, you know, the console it's actually made for, easy. Maybe even too easy. If little kid me can beat it and even 100% it in a single card trip, it's probably too easy. But playing this game on computer is next to impossible. I had to use a shitty Xbox controller in my left hand using the thumbstick for movement, because if you use a keyboard, you can't switch to other teammates. At least not unless you spam the button while not pressing any other keys. And in my right hand, I had my mouse, needing to use it to bounce the ball and control the actions I wanted to make. But when the mouse can go off the game, pausing your character but not the game, and resizing the game by accident, it can make an already stressful game straight up torture. The number of times I clicked off the game by accident and the enemy got a free score just because my character was frozen, let's just say it happened way too many times. The game stressed me out to the point where I accidentally dragged another game onto Desmoon, closing my current match and opening Sonic Rush. So yeah, that's something you don't want to do. I would be in a game where I would be winning without a doubt of winning and still be getting pissed off from the controls. So I want this to be the next speedrun game for streamers. People like Ludwig who play the Bennett 40 type games.
Way. What did you even buckle at? Fuck this! I might quit the game.
And then speedrun them. This game fits right into that, so please try and get them to play this and make them use the emulator Desmoon with the HD video version just to make it look beautiful and have the layout like this. So then that way they can go through the torture I had to. On a clean run, the game will take roughly 4 to 5 hours beating all the game modes the game has to offer, but the final 2 levels will take a few attempts, making the game a little longer, and depending on if you can adapt to the shitty controls and mouse movement. And I don't know if this is just my game, but any commands I used with my mouse had a 1 to 2 second delay, and sometimes it just straight up didn't do anything. So if I tried to shoot the ball or pass to a teammate, it would happen a few seconds later, if at all. And when the bots in hard mode are legit cheating, it's extremely aggravating, to the point where I have a few extra holes in my desk. I don't normally get mad when I play games. Sure, I get annoyed at some games, but I normally don't care that much. But this game was different. I don't know why, but everything about this game was just pissing me off. And the fact that it replays the enemy scoring twice after you just saw them do it, it's extra salt in the wound. It's like, come on, man, I get it, I'm bad. I don't need to see an action replay 2 times right after I just saw them score on me. The final level took me around an hour and a half to 2 hours to beat. And trust me when I say this, be glad I didn't have my mic on while I played this game. Loss after loss, I was slowly getting more and more angry. Having every dunk cancelled, every shot missed, and they ignore you hitting them when they score on you, you will try and find any way possible to cheese the game. For example, when they try and ego you and farm coins while dunking, yes, I know I just said a bot was trying to ego me, but you can use items like the bombs or blue shell to hit them. They won't dunk the ball because they think you're still standing way over there, so it's just a free hit on them and a free steal of the ball if you can get to it quick enough. So that's my one tip I learned while playing the game. So, do I still like the game? Sure, why not? Do I hate Final Fantasy? Yes. Yes, I do. So my advice is don't play the game on computer. Unless you hate yourself, then go ahead. See ya.